Hello, my sunflowers. How are you at the first of the year? Again, Happy New Year. I hope 2025 be nothing but a blessing. Okay.
Yes.
Now, with that being said, we hope and wish that you would subscribe to us. And we're trying to reach that 3,000. And you know, when we reach the 3,000, we're going to go 4,000 and 5,000. But nevertheless, we hope that you subscribe. Yes.
Like.
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we like.
Support.
I don't know why I had freezer burn. I don't know. My brain went. But nevertheless, please subscribe and like us. And if you get this far now in our videos, then that means you like us.
Yes.
Show us
Thank you.
thumbs up, subscribe.
Yes. Become a sunflower.
Sunflowers.
Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, I'm here to do a reading on Camila Cabello yet again. Yes. Somebody has wanted another request on Camila Cabello. However, instead of her love life, they wanted to know about her career. And I did a brief research. It seemed like that she just recently performed at an almost empty venue. I think the article said 99.9% empty, basically. And then I heard somewhere where only 30% of the tickets were actually sold out, or 30% of the shows were actually sold out on tour. I'll have screenshots right here about everything I read. So I find that very interesting. I'm actually quite surprised. Actually. I wouldn't have expected that from Camila. I thought her career was pretty poppin'. She has loyal fans that love and support her and will defend the yards for her. I mean, everybody has to move on from their past, so I totally get that you guys want to defend that. And that's why I find it kind of weird, because I'm just like, I thought she had such a loyal fan base and so many people that love Camila and just like want the best for her, that like, why is her music not popping? It's just interesting. So I am here to shuffle the cards. This card is going to represent Camila right here. And let's just shuffle the cards, see what's going on with her career. I tried to look up her music. There didn't seem to be any talks about an album release anytime soon. So I'm not quite sure what is going on with, if she's in the process of recording, if she's planning on doing a tour. So let's just find out. Let's see what's going on with her. Seems like right now that she's just honestly having fun and kicking it. So let's just find out what is going on. What is going on? Wow, did I really just... No, it was just that one card. Okay, let's see what is going on with Camila's career. Now that we've seen what is going on with Camila's love life. Thank you guys for being such a dedicated fan base towards Camila. I know she very much appreciates it. And I hope this is gonna be a good read about her career. Come on, cards, come on. Okay. All right, let's see what card represents her and her career and how she's feeling. Very fitting. The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands. Let's see what the block is that she feels like she's up against, a roadblock, something that she has to push up against. What is she pushing up against, and should she push through? The Mother of Pentacles. Herself, is she her own roadblock? Let's find out. Oh, Strength. Very fitting. 9 of Cups. Also fitting. Okay. The Son of Pentacles. Ooh la la. If it's another family pentacle, I would be... Oh, the Empress. I like that. I think that was an outcome card for her in the future, wasn't it? In my love reading. So let's see. Okay. That's interesting for her fears. Let's see her hopes. Interesting. Popped up in her reading for her love too. Okay. Ooh. Y'all feeling it for her. Yeah, the High Priestess. I expected to see that when this moon card came out at the very bottom. It's not the moon card, it's the Nine of Cups, but the moon is in the very background if you could see it. So, with that being said, let's just. The best way I could put it about Camilla in terms of what is going on with her career at this very moment, maybe it's at a standstill because she herself, like I said, in if you haven't checked out my previous reading on her, I literally just read on her just a few days ago about her love life and what's going on, seeing if she's dating that Henry dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to get that informal with you guys, but I was just seeing if she was dating Henry, and now I'm checking on her career, and it seems like the same themes of focusing on self, working on self, being selfishly selfish. It seems like that's turning out in this reading again and affecting her career. Maybe in that sense she had taken a break, had taken some sorry. Maybe she had taken a break, taken some time, took a step back from performing. Maybe she still had some performing and contracts to fill. After all, she is a celebrity and she's like booked out for years priors, years ahead. So because of that, maybe she wasn't signing to any more deals, any more contracts, just really trying to, maybe she wasn't even focusing on music if she was working on an album. Maybe she just like took a break to work on an album, because when you're really trying to focus on self and work on yourself, it is hard to put energy into your music, into any other things, because it just takes so much to work on yourself, because you have to really do that inner work, go inside, and that could be really draining, like we see with this strength card right above her head. So that's how she feels about her career. She has to get the strength to get back into the groove of it. That's why this 10 of wands is here. Maybe she's starting to feel like being a celebrity or popular, not popular, but popular in the sense of she's having all these gigs. People are wanting to book her. People want to see her here, see her there, see her everywhere. So because of that, at first it was great. At first it was marvelous. You know, the more she got up on her ladder of fame and notoriety, the more it brought attention to her. It brought more backlash where people started bringing up her past. You know, I'm just laying it out on the table here. And how she's like really looking at this thing as a whole picture and just starting to feel like, is the burden too big? Like, should I continue doing my career? Like, do I want to be a part of the industry? You know how celebrities get after a while. And because of that, here's the Mother of Pentacles. She's worked so hard on herself, worked so hard on her craft, that she doesn't want to feel like she's neglecting it, because she knows that she has fans that love her out there, and she wants to give back to those fans because she loves you guys. She wants to nurture you. She wants to feed you the kind of content you guys want. And because of that, maybe she could be feeling like she's letting you guys down, in the sense like I've gathered this fan base, I've gathered this family, and now I've just abandoned them. I've had too much on my plate, too much love life this, too much love life this, too much doing that, too much doing that. It's just like, I just need to take a break. I just need to take a leave, a holiday leave, unpaid leave, as they say, or paid leave. However, whatever she needed to do, basically, she needed to do. And because of that, maybe, I'm not trying to say that that's like the future of her career is that she's going to be having all these empty venues, because there are fans that are saying it's a hard adjustment. I mean, we saw other celebrities like J-Lo go through it too, where you used to selling out all these big shows, and now all of a sudden, maybe it's due to inflation, maybe it's due to other things. Maybe people are too busy and preoccupied and distracted that they just don't have the time, and maybe they just don't have the resources also to pay for those ticket prices to go see you, travel. Maybe you're not coming to their city. Maybe they don't have the resources just to travel like an hour or two over to stay there and do an overnighter, because concerts, I assume, usually start later in the day and end later in the day. So be at late at night. So because of that, I feel as though that it's just maybe an inconvenience to do the travel to see a celebrity and star that you love so much. And because of that, I mean, we all know. Um, and because of that, she just feels like there's just so many obstacles, so many things piling up to why A, she would have had a slightly empty venue like that, and B, why she isn't putting as much as she was beforehand with her career. And what I see in the past, or something that she's moving on from, which is the Son of Pentacles. And I love this card now that I've learned that this shows a person that's quite awkward, somebody that is floundering a little bit, finding their footing in the music industry. And now that she's found her footing in the industry and actually has mastered it, as a mother, has a craft, is nurturing, has people to feed, have babies to feed, her fans to feed. Because of that, we see somebody that is in terms of her career, somebody that has been very successful, started from the bottom, now they're here. And because of that, we have the Nine of Cups, and it could be a emotional roller coaster, if you may say. Because the Nine of Cups symbolizes being almost complete, just almost complete, but there's just something missing. You're not fully content. You're not fully happy. It's like you're missing something on the inside. And what that is, it could be that maybe she's not happy with herself. Maybe she's not happy with what she's been putting into her career. Maybe she wants to change the trajectory of her career. Maybe she was so focused and busy on trying to find love, and now that she has found self-love, maybe she wants to change the message and tones of her music. I'm not sure if she's wrote or sung about love. I'm still thinking about Senorita and Oh My, Oh My. So, those songs. She gives you even that song with, even though that wasn't talking about being a freak, but her and Willow Smith were freaks a little bit in that video. So just thinking about the trajectory of her career, of her just trying to find herself, um, and testing out even different music careers. Like, I mean, to think of Camila doing a rock song or like a pop, like an alternative song, it was just something that she has done. So she has been experimenting with her career. She's been trying to find herself, figure out, does she want to go with her Latina roots? Does she want to go into the pop industry? Does she like want to be mainstream? Does she want to be indie? Does she want to be does she want to be like somebody where like Bruno Mars is, where he can and go between the two industries of Hispanic and American? Like, she's trying to figure out where does she belong in the industry, and where does she belong in the industry that is comfortable with her. And because of that, we see the Empress at the very end. Like I said, she is very fruitful. She is the Mother of Pentacles after all. And that's like one step below the Empress. So there is an evolution. She was the Sun. She was like that infant trying to learn, maybe a bit masculine out of herself in that sense. And now she's coming fully into herself as the Mother of Pentacles, but it's not quite there yet. It's not quite complete. She's not quite who she wants to be yet. That's why this 10 of Wands is here, because while she might have it all together, while she may have everything, you know how it is with celebrities. You think celebrities got it all, but they're just missing something. So she's trying to find that strength because she's trying to make it back. It's almost like she's trying to crawl her way back into this music industry. Like she just hasn't been having that drive, haven't been having that passion. I mean, I did see videos of what she posted on Instagram, and she looks like she's killing it. She looks like she's living it up. She looks like she's literally having fun on tour. But the cards say something otherwise, because what represents her is this 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. And that symbolizes to be able to understand your strengths and weaknesses. And are you really able to push through this barrier? Do you want to go, or do you want to abort? That's really what it is. Like, should we abandon ship, or should we fly and go through the wormhole and go to point A to point B? That's basically what the Ten of Wands is, and that's how she's feeling about her career. So while yes, she might have the facade as the Mother of Pentacles, living it up, loving it up, living the lavish life, having the celebrity dream, having it all together like they're supposed to give us the image of. Even though she is quite honest and transparent on social media of what she's going through and when she's going through. And she has showed some pictures of her during the holidays giving back. So because of that, she's trying to do what's best for her while also still pleasing the fans. And that's why the fears and hopes. That's why the fear section right here is the star card. And the star symbolizes somebody that, well, the star, literally and metaphorically, the star, a celebrity, somebody that has all the spotlight on them, maybe even be put on this pedestal. And because of that, also it could symbolize twinkle, twinkle, little star, I wish upon a star out there. It could literally be that her fear is that she could hope that she could perform, stand out, do what is required of her as a celebrity, as a star, as a fear. She's hoping she is, ironically, hoping that she is showing up as that star, showing up and filling those obligations to the best of her abilities. Her fears is that maybe she's not showing up fully. However, we have in the hopes section, which I love, is the Father of Swords, which I said in the last reading, which I'll say again in this one, symbolizes the fact that mentally, and this is a great card to have in the hopes section, because her hope is mental, and her hope is that she has the drive, has the wisdom, has to be able to trust within herself that she has herself and that everything will be okay. Everything will turn out the way it's supposed to in the way that she wants. Basically, trust. It's not like the Fool, because the Fool trusts blindly, but the Father of Swords has trust and faith, knowing that everything is going to turn out in their favor because of the wisdom and the mental I don't want to say the mental capacity, but the mental energy and mental power. And also, let's just think about the swords too, just to think about it, to take it off of herself and put it back onto her career. As the Father of Swords, she can hope that she can continue to show up, be able to be a more of a vocal. She wants to be, ironically, weirdly enough, she wants to be more of a vocal voice, a celebrity that when she says something that she is taken seriously, that what she has to say, people will listen to her. People will, maybe take her more honestly, take her more serious, understand that her thoughts, her powers, her feelings have weight. They have power, that they have the power to make things happen, that how she feels and thinks and chooses to maneuver through the industry will command her respect, will get her that attention, especially because she's getting up there in age. She's like, I'm no longer that young child. I've grown. I've became somebody of substance. I know myself and what I'm worthy of and what I'm worth. So therefore, I just have to stand strong and demand my worth in the industry. Maybe this is just like the slight turning point where maybe this was like an eye opener, or maybe it's just something that just like, you have to hit rock bottom before you go back up. And maybe that was like the rock bottom where she's just like, okay, this is the final straw. I'm making some change, because here, her family, her friends, and her fans, loved ones, people that care for her, have the Three of Swords here. And that does not, even though in this deck it's not a sword, but it's three swords tied together by the red strings of love. You know how they say the ring string of love that keeps you attached to the person that you love. That's how people are feeling watching Camilla go through this period, whether it's spiritually, emotionally, relationship wise, career wise, just seeing everything that she has been dealing with and going through and powering through and driving through. Like I said, the strength. It's sad to see people that truly love her, even fans are on the media to trying to defend her, saying, hey, like just think about all the different reasons why this is happening. Like don't try to push her down. Don't try to kick her down when she's already down. Try to build her. Fans are trying to like build her back up. Like, hey, Camilla, don't listen to what these fans are saying. You are loved. They're just don't look at it. And what we see here in the future, how Camilla feels about her career and the future of her career, even though the Empress is here. We have the High Priestess, which I was expecting, or I was at least thinking the Moon card would show up because this card gave very much Moon vibes. And besides the fact that the waxing moon was there, waning moon was there, it just gave a hint and it gave a vibe of someone or something that's going through an emotional period. Not quite it could be a dark night of the soul, honestly, because when you have to go through the the High Priestess, you do have to go to the inner darker depths that you usually don't want to go through, or usually you choose not to acknowledge, and they're just like deep within you that, so like they say, when you have like a messy bag and a bag full of things, some things just get lost. And when those things get lost, and when they always going to come back to bite you. So it's always good to address things and always good to make sure that you are taking care of yourself, however that seems. The phrase here is to be selfishly selfless with yourself, but still have compassion and to not do anything that is going to put other people at a deficit intentionally. Yeah, sure, somebody's feelings might get hurt. Okay, their feelings, they're fleeting. So, with that being said, if we could just get past that and just honestly look out for our energy, look out for our field, and once we could start doing that, like I've read about energy fields, there are level to energy fields, and if you have holes or specific layers of the field that is weakened, then that's going to affect all the other layers. Basically, it's like something rotten. If there's one, it's kind of like, cancer is a little bit extreme, but it's like a fruit. Like if you get one bruise in a fruit, then that bruise is going to turn into a rotten spot, and then that's going to slowly start expanding. Well, that's basically what it is like when you have a very unhealthy aura field. And because of that, when you have that, everything pretty much in your life really starts to feel like it's starting to get affected. And because of that, you really have to check if it gets real bad, like if it gets super bad like that, like if you are so like not imbalanced, like scales like so tipping like this, we got a problem, and you got a problem, your life's got a problem, and so you need to fix that. And maybe that's how she was starting to feel, like it was just starting to get too much. Like it was starting to get too much. It was starting to be like everything I go, everywhere I go, everything I touch is just turning to blah. So because of that, she needed to do something. She needed to fix it because she just felt like maybe it was just like a downward spiral, that her life was just going down the hill. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading on Camilla. The sentiment that I got out about this with her career is that her career is only seeming to slack because all her energy and resources was put into herself. So if she wasn't able to put out into the world, that's because she had to redirect that energy more inwardly. And she's going to, and if you guys stay with her, feel loyal and love her so dearly, if you just stick with her through this process, she's almost going to emerge out like a beautiful butterfly. And actually, I wonder if that popped out in her reading or not. But she's going to pop out and emerge as a beautiful butterfly. And like to symbolize that she has transformed, that she has overcome and is more beautiful. We could even think of her as a snake, even because snakes did pop out for her reading. So to keep it on theme as a snake, especially because snakes represent the power of transformed feminine energy, that when a female masculine, like regardless if you are masculine, feminine, male or female, if you identify with receptive energy and you are more of a giver and an emotional provider, then yes, you would be more in your feminine energy. And when it comes with feminine energy and you transform that and repurpose it and do some, like they say, kundalini, like inward hoo-ha magic, it's it's like I can't even describe the words of how powerful that kind what feminine energy is when they choose to step into their energy and choose to step into their power, which is honestly why I think they try to put down the feminine so much, because they really understand how powerful we are. And if we band together, we can make strides and do things, but the feminine have to come together. I'm just saying, they are literally frightened of the feminine energy. I'm just saying, I understand why now. Because if I can't even put it into words, you ladies out there, how do you feel? Do you feel literally empowered when you make a change? Do you feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder? Like you can breathe again? Like you are a brand new you that you've never seen before? Like you know how it is when you get into that empowered feminine, I am all like kind of, yeah, that's what I'm going. That's what Camila Cabello has stepped into, and we're going to literally see it only go up from here with her. So it is still looking bright for her. It is still looking good for her. Everything is it looks like everything is just going to be as she makes it to be, because whatever she puts her mind and energy to, she will achieve it and she will get it. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading about Camila's career. I sure did. I'm loving this for Camila Cabello, honestly. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Please give this video a thumbs up if you have not already. It would really mean a lot to the channel. Please and thank you, and subscribe if you had not subscribed already. Please give this video, share this video if you enjoyed it, if you feel like somebody, and also like I try to reiterate in most readings, although I do tend to forget, if this could be you and you are feeling this way, hopefully you got some messages and some clarity from it. Like they say, take it as it resonates, and if it's for you, it's for you, and if it's not, maybe you could identify with somebody who could be going through these. After all, these celebrities are just to be a beacon of light to show all forms and facets of people out there, and because of that, it's able to that's why representation in media is so important, to be able to know and see that you aren't the only one. Is just the power of not feeling isolated. That's why these celebrities are literally worshipped, honestly, because it gives people a sense of being seen in a way. So because of that, celebrities honestly have a lot on their shoulders, and I'm sorry you guys have to bear the butt and weight of thousands of people, us normies, like people call us. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Sunflowers.